Start off, first of all, how many of you have used Facebook before? How many of you have watched a YouTube video before? If I stood here 10 years ago and to a class your size, none of you would have done so. Today, business and marketing has forever changed. It's not the same as it used to be. Now businesses are all trying to figure out how to use Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these things, which to many of them sound just like funny words to them, how to use it to talk to their customers, their clients, their patients, and figure out how to make business sense out of it. But they don't have a clue. You in high school here have more experience than many of the business owners that ultimately are going to be your future employers. So it's important to take advantage of a scholarship like this, which ultimately is going to show how you could bring your creativity and your skills into creating a video that really could kind of take a boring topic such as insurance, make it interesting, make it different, and potentially go viral, which would ultimately bring in a lot of business. Now, if you could do that in high school, right, if you can make such a video that people actually pay attention to and think that's interesting, that stands out from the crowd, if you could do that in high school, when you go out into the marketplace and trying to get a job, whether you want to be a doctor, lawyer, accountant, professor, I don't care what you want to be, social media matters for everything right now. I have doctors that are my customers that are trying to figure out how to use social media to get more patients, to be more in touch with their patients. Every profession, it matters right now. Ultimately, it's my prediction that by the time you graduate, hopefully college, there's going to be no paper resumes. You're not going to go to an employer with a paper resume. You're going to have a virtual resume. It's going to be some sort of online resume. And if you have linked to something that you created that was successfully won, as far as either you won the scholarship or you didn't, but if it was successfully branded by a company and got a lot of traffic, that's something you'll be able to communicate to your potential employer. Say, hey, listen, I actually created something that worked and that was used, which I can tell you what, most of the other people going for those same positions will not have that experience. So I see all these awards. They didn't come by nothing. It's not just from following instructions. It's from creativity. It's from hard work and putting something together. This is not that complicated. It's just a matter of making something boring interesting. If you could do that, if you could figure out how to do that while following certain guidelines, then ultimately you'll potentially win the scholarship. And if you don't win, you'll still have something to put on your future virtual resume. So I encourage you not to kind of waste the opportunity, to capitalize on it and make something that's pretty cool that when you go out into the workplace, you'll be able to talk about, and employers will be able to just click on and see and be impressed right from the get-go.